All right, time for another episode of Scrubs to Dubs. Today we're looking at Joey Central, a rookie 3-player playing Chun on Classic, right? It's never too, there's no rank on which you can't take tips from a master player, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to watch him win against a JP so I can understand maybe what his game plan is when he's on the offensive. And then we're going to watch him lose the next 4 matches. He does fight DSP Gaming, which is pretty funny, in a custom room. So, DSP, baby. We all know that guy. But hope let's get to it. If you like the content, please hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Leave a like if you comment down below. Maybe I'll review your matches as well. Joey Central. Chun-Li's a good character. Chun-Li does have a lot of stance switches. But, of course, we are looking at rookie to iron gameplay. So, I'm not going to be tough if he starts jumping around. I'm mostly going to try to focus on fundamentals, right? Because people at low ranks, so one, that's a command grab you got to jump at. Not too bad. There you go. He already learned. So the most important thing that I would give a rookie player would be you need to do the combo trial with the character that you're playing, right? I feel like doing a combo trial is a good way of you understanding your character, because the combo trials kind of help you. Holy, he knows combos. See? He knows. Oh, unfortunately, that wasn't a tight string. You jump again. See, so Joey can play the game, right? So this isn't like a rookie 3. He's jumping around, mashing DI like a. Got a lot of like new content creators who tried out Street Fighter 6 for the first time. Joey does understand the game to a degree that maybe a casual player would. He's blocking. The first off thing I'm gonna say is, never mind. He already knows how to react to DI. I'm curious to see what he loses to. Right? It could be that he loses to matchup knowledge. He blocks a level 1. Gets a side switch. Now, rookie 3, this guy's playing better than most diamonds. Okay, this is one advice I would give. Is, once again, people at lower ranks do not pay $60 or $90 if they got the deluxe edition to block. You should never go for a meaty at these ranks, especially against a person on modern controls like this JP, because they're gonna always wake up. They're always gonna wake up reversal. Or wake up, they might even wake up mashing buttons. You should always, at lower ranks, play solid, right? You need to understand neutral, understand fundamentals, and understand when it's your turn to press buttons, right? Because the higher up you get in ranks, the more people are not going to wake up, mash DP. Not necessarily, right? You will run across some master players who only wake up and mash DP, and you wonder how they're masters. But that's mostly for you to get better at. So the JP player makes space, does amnesia back-to-back. Good Hazanshu. Okay. Right? Once again, you need to understand your character a little bit more. Explore that training mode. See, like, okay, what can I do on counter hit Hazanshu? Like, what can I do on DI? What's my proper punish for a super? Because as we see, Joey knows combos. Joey knows how to do spinning bird kick. He knows meaties with the overhead setup. Like, you're looking right now at a pre-made. You're looking at pre-made cookie dough, right? There's nothing that Joey's lacking in the regards. He knows combos. He knows punishes. He knows how to react to DI. So you're wondering, like, how is he rookie 2? You need to understand that maybe, there's certain matchups that just beat him and he's unable to rank up. I mean, right now he's iron, so he was able to climb the rank. But once we get into silver, gold, these tips will, accumulate. But then on diamond master side, you're going to be looking at more people with fundamentals, meaties, not waking up DI, not waking up mashing. But see, so when Joey gets his offense started, as you see, he knows the combos, he knows what to do. So now I'm curious to see, like, what happens on the defensive side. Because now we're against a gold Ken. Right? A gold Ken. So now this is 2 ranks higher. Iron, silver, gold. 2 ranks higher. Before he was fighting another rookie. So let's see if he understands some skill check, right? Nightmare parry fireballs. Let's see. I just Ken's jumping around. Ken's a little bit more active. Mashing. DI. Right? So at these ranks, this is what you're going to get, right? At these ranks, gold, silver, maybe even low plat, you're going to get people. This Ken, I don't think he has stopped pressing a button. That's the first time he stopped pressing a button, right? That's the first time he stopped pressing a button. You're going to get people right now who need to press buttons to have fun. And you have to work on the whiff punishing. You have to see what's whiff punishable. You have the anti-air. You know, this Ken's just burning his meter like crazy. He's jumping nonstop. Right? You have to work on anti-airs. There we go. The man already learned. Life's good. Because people at this rank, you gotta understand, people at this rank don't understand frame data. Right? They don't understand. Because as you see right here, you know, right now you could just hold back, but you press a button at the same time. Right? You press a button. This Ken has already showed that when he gets a parry, he's gonna mash EX Super or EX DP. It's all about adaptation. That's how you get better at fighting games, right? Adaptation. Now the Ken's in burnout. Mashing. So if he's mashing like this, right? Level 1 him, right? Level 1, level 2 even. Get him off of you. You're in the corner. You're close to being in burnout. You get him off of you. I swear to God, this Ken is gonna wake up with super, right? He's not gonna not do super. Right? Or sure, you can. There you go. He's not gonna wake up block, is what I'm trying to say. This Ken's never gonna wake up and block. A lot of people in gold never wake up and block. You need to understand this. And then when you get higher in the ranks, people are gonna wake up and block. Or they're gonna tech. And then that becomes a different part of because right now you only have to worry about not blocking. They're not gonna block. They're not gonna wake up and tech a fucking throw, right? They're not gonna wake up and tech a throw. They're gonna wake up with EXDP, wake up with super, wake up with buttons. They're never teching throws. So you need to just work on meaties. There's the parry and the EXDP again. Like I said, he always does the EX Rekka kicks. So now you're close to burnout. You should not be this close to him. You should not be this close to him. You should have stayed a little bit back. Throw out a fireball. Try to rebuild your meter. You put yourself in a burnout against a Ken, which is not too good. There's the parry into the EXDP. So this Ken's gonna stay heart stuck gold, right? Because he's not seeking my advice. This guy, every time he does parry, he's gonna do EXDP. And then when he gets to like gold 3 and maybe people start blocking, he's gonna go back out to gold 2. And then when people stop blocking, he's gonna go back to gold 3, gold 2. That's how people plateau. Is when they don't adapt. And you're not like this guy, Joey, right? Because you came to me. So I can tell you what to look out for when it comes to lower rank. Everybody in lower rank doesn't block. Nobody's going to be blocking. Nobody's going to be blocking. That's why it's up to you to play Nooch. You have to play Nooch. There we go, right? Parry, DP. This person doesn't understand that when they normal parry, it doesn't change frame data. They don't get that. So when they're parry, they probably think they're plus or safe. So that's why they keep doing EXDP. Put himself into burnout. So now, right now, you should be applying pressure, right? You should be applying pressure. Nice. He's not going to wake up. He's not going to wake up and block. Like I said, he's not going to wake up and block. All you have to do is walk up to him, block, and then punish him. Thank you. Block. There we go. Now you go for the deep. See right there? You got to go for a meaty in a way. You got to react to DIs. You did really good right there, right? If you can take that 10 seconds and stretch it across your entire iron, silver, and gold, you're going to be ranking up so goddamn fast, you're going to think this fucking game is for nerds. Right? It's very important to understand, like, what you're good at and, like, what you're bad at. That's how people get better, in a way. You need to sit back, take a breather, block, and attack when it's your turn. You know, press your advantage when it's your turn. Challenge when it seems right. Because everybody at these ranks, they're not going to block. They're not going to do nothing. Like, that's the only, like, I'm not going to give you no crazy advice of like, oh, right here, you should be doing back heavy punch. Right here, you should be doing this. The advice that you need right now in this certain instance is you need to block. And I swear to God, your life will get easier at these lower ranks. Now we're going to watch against DSP, who's playing a Marissa. Right now, Marissa is a different character, and DSP obviously has characters to master, right? So he understands the game. So I expect this to be a wash, right? As you see already, you're not going to see this drive rush, this raw drive rush, until you maybe hit plat 4. You're never going to see anybody raw drive rush round start. Motherfuckers do not even know that shit's a thing. And you pressing a button here is fucking crazy. Because if he would have... Because he was +1. Because he was +1. You pressing a button is actually wild. Right now, you're building back your gauge. You're building back your gauge. He gets a good jump in. I don't think DSP knows how to play Marissa, so this is actually not too bad. I'm not going to say you need to focus on whiff punishing, right? I'm not going to say you need to focus on whiff punishing, but that's going to come later. Maybe when you're like silver, gold, because you learned how to block properly, you're going to start working on whiff punishing, right? Like, there's steps. You don't have to learn everything at once, right? You don't have to learn everything at once. You spend your iron, silver, and gold learning neutral, learning how to block, and then you can spend your platinum learning how to whiff punish, and then you can spend your diamond learning how to apply pressure, and then you spend your master just learning matchup knowledge checks, right? Like right there. I don't even know if you knew that move Marissa has is immune to fireballs, but she has a move immune to fireballs, right? So throwing fireballs against Marissa is a good thing, but you gotta be worried about that. Put you in the corner. Good DP, right? Now that's actually a good DP. But also waking up there and... Nice. You're cooking. You're cooking. You're cooking. Nope. You almost had him. Remember, not everything you do is going to be plus on block. A lot of stuff, a lot of special moves are negative, right? Usually, and some EX move is how you make a move safe, and some EX moves make that shit still negative. Like, that's just something you just have to learn. Good parry. So if you parry right, so good parry, you could learn that instead of parry when you see that, drive impact back. But like I said, right now, just focus on blocking. Maybe when you hit silver, focus on DIing back. But right now, you parrying a lot of these DIs at least shows that you have reactions, which is good. Right, Marissa is very, very dominant, right? A command grab could have been coming, so I do respect that DP. That's 3 DIs now that they are just doing. So DSP, right, he does play fighting games, so I think he knows that you're not reacting to DI, so he's going to DI again. I can already feel it. I can already feel another one in the fucking works. You know? Also, you're in burnout, so you maybe should have been mashing level 2, but did you do level 3? Yeah, we don't have to watch that. You know, so a lot of people, they're going to do the same thing, right? Players also at this level, they don't learn, right? They don't learn. Similar to this kind, they don't learn. So when they do DI once and you don't DI back, they might DI again. But even then, if you DI once and then you DI them back, they might still DI because they don't understand anything else. But you, watching me, watching me, that's how you get better, right? Is you have to understand, why did I lose, right? Okay, that move right there, you should be DPing that, right? DP the shit out of that eventually when you get to silver and gold. Because, you know, because like I said, right now you're fighting a person who has a better understanding of the game. So you getting in there is bad. But also, what have I not seen? A raw drive rush out of you. Because like I said, people at your rank, they don't understand the power that raw drive rush has. The pressure you can impose. There you go. There's one. But kind of messed up, but that's fine. Like, that's your number one tool. That's your tool. There you go. You're +2 there. Although I think you're +2. But yeah, no, I mean, you're not bad. Trust me. I've seen bad people. I've seen people who I'm like, you really spent. I'm gonna be mean. I've seen people like, oh damn, you really just threw away $60 to do jack and or shit. Like, you have, like, there's like a fucking inkling of you right now that when you do these combos, when you grab these parries, they're like, it's like as if you're like a flower growing in the forest, right? You're a little flower. There's a lot of trees above you. There's a lot of trees above you, so you're unable to get as much sun as you need. But as soon as, you know, corporate America comes and chops down all those trees, also you should have punched that properly. As soon as corporate America comes down and chops down all those trees, that sunlight's gonna hit you, and when that shit hits you, you're gonna fucking blossom. Right? You're gonna blossom into your own tree. Even though flowers don't become trees. You're not terrible. Right? You're not bad. You're not terrible. You're learning. And when you're learning, there's always going to be a hump. And certain people, like myself, can climb the hump in a matter of weeks. Like I said, when I did my placement matches for Manon and Luke, each of them I got Plat 1, right? Because I was trying to learn the character. I took my Plat 1 placement Luke, grinded training mode, did his combo tutorials, learned matchup knowledge, and then I ended up beating the rank 1 Luke, right? A person who soared past me in the first few weeks of the game, the game being out. But through practice, I was able to catch up with people. And then as you see, you know, by watching this, like if you don't tune in the stream, right? I go in, I find people with shrieks in the hub, I just beat the shit out of them, right? I couldn't do that week 1. I did not know how to fucking raw drive rush week 1. I didn't know. I was so bad at the game that when I was doing combos, I would do stand heavy punch, press parry, and then forward. It took me a few days to understand you just had to press forward. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't know that. You know, so there's always a learning curve. And some people, the learning curve is like this. And some people, the learning curve is like this. As long as you're willing to learn, you'll be better. And that's all that matters. Losses don't matter in a fighting game. There's nothing on the line, per se, right? This isn't fucking Evo. This isn't Capcom Cup for $1 million. This is you having fun, getting better at something that you enjoy. And the best advice, or the best thing that I think about is if you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Brady, fucking Ryan Reynolds. None of them came out the womb and then became Mr. Olympia, became a fucking 7-time NFL winner, became one of the most favorite actors on the planet. They trained, they practiced, they mastered their craft. And that's what you can do. You're in your learning steps right now. Eventually, you're gonna go into training mode. You're gonna turn on that frame data. You're gonna make it so where the CPU does wake up jab, and you're gonna practice your meaties. You're gonna make it to where the CPU jumps. You're gonna practice your anti-airs. You need that final push right into the deep end. And that's what I'm telling you to do. So go into training mode, practice those meaties, practice those anti-airs, practice some combos, learn how to block, and you'll be fine. I believe in you. Next time I see you, you'll probably be silver. And then after that, you'll probably be gold. And that's all that matters is progress. It doesn't matter about hitting masters. In order to hit Masters, I had to hit Plat. In order to hit Masters, I had to hit Diamond. In order to hit Masters, I had to hit Diamond 5. Right? There's short-term goals. There's never, I'm going to go be this. No, it's how do I get there? What are the steps? But thank you everybody for tuning in. I greatly do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe button, comment down below. Leave a like if you want me to review your matches and give you some tips that I think could benefit you. And I'll see y'all again in the next Scrubs to Dubs. See ya.